Hi, and welcome to another episode of Noble. We are always delighted to come to your space to just bring people, bring guests, and share a number of stories. So today, in the studio, I'm joined by a very wonderful lady, a homie to me. So yeah, Felicia, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yes, introduce yourself. Let us know who you are. Like go deep, you know? Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi everyone, my name is Felicea Kate. I am currently in my third year at African Nazarene University, pursuing a Bachelor of Arts in Community Development. I am the outgoing on-campus director for HALT Prize.
Yeah.
I am also the outgoing director for the outgoing director for clubs and societies.
Yes.
I might be the incoming secretary for Amnesty Movement, which is a club in my school too. Yeah.
So you are in your fourth year?
In September, I'll be joining my fourth year.
And you're Madam Director in so many other things. So how did you get elected to all these positions?
For the HALT Prize one,
Yes.
I applied to staff, a series of interviews, and then I think I assume I am very analytical in my thinking, so I think I believe.
Yes.
So I think that's what gave me the chance to be selected out of the 20 people who applied.
From the same university, or?
Yeah, from the same university.
All right.
And then also for the student governing body,
Yeah.
the only people who are elected is the executive, which is the chairperson,
Yeah.
the deputy, the secretary general, the treasurer. But now the other directors have to apply through the president and the dean of schools.
Yes.
Yeah, so I applied and I got it. Yeah.
Then is this other director that organizes events here and there?
It's the HALT Prize one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I still act as the events organizer in that, because it's like a project you're supposed to be taking for that 1 year period.
All right.
It's a project you have. Yeah.
So how is it like to be in the university, balancing your academics and these many other roles that you play?
It's not easy for one. You have to learn to find a way of making all the things work. For instance, you get that maybe I have club meetings on Thursday, on Tuesday, and on Friday. And I have classes maybe on the same days. So I have to pick a side that would benefit me more. Because I can always, how do we say it? I can always make up for the club meetings I miss, but making up for the class or maybe exams is not easy.
All right.
So I find a way of maybe during the weekends, if I'm free, I can read ahead so that just in case I miss a class, I'm not so much behind. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you believe that your leadership, you will one day take it out of campus and be a leader in the outside world?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Well,
not entirely on the political essence, but yeah, I want to be a leader. Yeah.
So not the political leadership?
Not the political leadership.
All right.
Yeah.
So leadership, comes with a number of challenges, and I believe that maneuvering through leadership as a female student has got poses different challenges or unique challenges that women face, in the leadership in the university. What has your journey been like? Just doing a lot of things that you said you're doing.
Okay, for one, I was a very shy person when I was joining campus.
Yes.
I was shy. So when I started going to these club assemblies, the meetings, I started getting to know people. So when you're in leadership and you have people that you know already, it's easy to work with people you know. So it was easy for me to maneuver around.
Yeah.
If I need advice, I would go to anyone because I had now made friends before going into leadership.
Yes.
Yeah, but now the problem comes in when your friends need favors that you cannot give them as a leader.
Favors like what?
Let's say they are doing something wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, and they expect you to be quiet because you're their friend. Yes.
So what is something wrong that students do in campus? Just for instance, Or there are things you can't say on camera?
Yeah.
No, but you can give us one that is
For
acceptable.
instance, our school, we are not allowed to take alcohol.
Oh.
Yeah, for African Nazarene.
African Nazarene?
It's a Christian university.
Wow.
You're not allowed to take alcohol at all.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
in the university.
in and out.
What do you mean out? Like, if I'm renting my house somewhere in Rongai, but I go to Nazarene, I'm not supposed to drink in my house as well?
The student handbook states that you are not supposed to take abuse drugs.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how do they know? I mean, or they use leaders like you to police people around?
No, they don't. But you see,
Yes.
we are young people. We love social media.
Yes.
So I would post going out.
Yeah.
Another person would post going out. The next thing, you'd be called in for guidance and counseling.
So that's the measure. If
Yeah.
you caught, like, let's say smoking, drinking,
Yeah. They have
you're
to
taken
talk
for
to your
guidance.
parents.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's a big deal actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a very unique university. I think that's where we need to take our kids.
Yeah, it's a good one though. It has helped so many people. Like certain international students from countries I wouldn't mention argue that taking alcohol is part of their life.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So they do that with their parents and grandparents. It's their culture.
Yes.
So the school finds a way of controlling it rather than stopping it completely. Yeah.
Okay. So controlling means they're allowed, but to some degree?
I wouldn't say allowed, but they monitor them. Yeah,
Okay.
they monitor them.
Yeah, so recently I saw you talking about, the demonstrations, giving your opinion around it.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that organization that, put you on camera to say something about the government, the demos, the law.
So that's Atlas Movement. It's an organization. I think earlier this year, I applied through a friend. And I got the position to be one of the volunteers. Yeah. So I applied to be in the policy department, policy committee.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get it, so I applied again, and I got the communication committee part. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
So let me ask you this. If today, do you have like a campus president, a student's president?
Yeah.
If today there's an opportunity for you to vie for any leadership position in the university, which one would you go for?
The president.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's a big role.
Yes.
And it's the president who takes shots. Like he or she is the one who has the most power in the leadership, in the school leadership. He has direct contact with the VC, the vice chancellor, and everyone.
Yes.
So he has the best chances to bring up change. I'm not saying the other leaders can't bring change in the university, but I'm just saying he has
the power is
bigger. Yeah, the power is bigger. The respect is also bigger. Opportunities are also more.
All right.
Yeah.
Not so many female students actually go for the higher offices, and this is one of the conversations I really wanted to have with the university students, because I know a situation where we empowered a particular lady, Masai Mara University back in the days, really empowered her. We gave her the support that she needed, but in the end, she didn't want to go for the bigger office. And it also speaks to why we have so many male students being the presidents of various universities. So I don't know, why do you guys fear that kind of power, or what do you think might be the challenge?
I think the challenge is fear, just as you've said it.
Fear of power?
Not fear of power, fear of losing.
Fear of losing?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We believe we can win, but again, and mostly, most students don't support the female leaders because they think they can be used by the administration.
What do you mean used?
Used in the essence that they can be. Most people assume females are.
Just
how do I say it?
I know the word you're trying to look for, but just say it. I want it to come from you. They believe females.
Females are. They can be used as spies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they are snitches.
Really?
They are assumed to be snitches.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is perception from
Students.
the largest student body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'd get that they think that male leaders are more aggressive.
Yes.
In the essence that if they want a strike, they can easily organize a strike with a male leader.
Yes.
If they want to bring up their issues, they can easily do that with
A male
male
president.
leaders.
or
And
a
also
male
they
leader.
assume all females are soft. So yeah.
The word soft is what I was looking for.
I don't want to say it.
Yeah. So you eyeing the bigger office, you said you will be so comfortable going for the higher office. You're not soft?
I don't think I'm soft, but not in all aspects. I mean, I've had my experiences in leadership. I've gained one or two things from the various roles I've been playing in school.
Yes.
I've also learned to talk with people, not to people.
Yeah.
So I think I have a better shot at
So what's
that.
the difference between talk to people, talk with people? Speaking like a leader, you know, like explain it to me.
Jeez.
Yeah?
With people,
Yeah.
the person you're talking to is also involved.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like collective bargain.
Exactly.
Collective it's
But
a
now to
conversation.
people, I speak as they listen
Ah.
without giving responses and all that. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever lost an election in the university?
I've never vied, but I
Alright.
lost twice in high school.
Yes.
My
How's it?
classmates didn't vote for me.
Whoa.
I was vying for the library captain.
Oh.
I think the person who I was the second person. The
Yes.
person who was high had like 54 votes.
Yes.
And we were around 60 in our class,
Yes.
but I had, I think, 4 votes from my class
okay.
because
That's sad.
that was mine and my best friends
this
and
vote
my 2
includes yours.
yeah,
Okay.
and 2 from my desk mates. So I don't know why they didn't vote for me.
How did that feel for you?
I was sad, a little.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you call home, cry?
No, I cried, then it washed away.
Yeah, I know a few people from your family, and I've always just wondered what kind of support you receive from them in terms of leadership and what you're doing currently in campus. Yes.
So for speeches mostly,
Yeah.
for speeches, I talk to my mom. She's a teacher of English.
Okay.
So she'd edit some of them, she'd correct me.
Yeah.
And also, if I say something on my status and she feels it's not
That's off.
right, if it's off,
Yeah.
she'd just call me and tell me, whatever you've written in your status is not right, please take it off.
Right, in terms of, you know, moral correctness.
No, or maybe
grammar.
she thinks, at times she thinks I'm too aggressive with the
Yeah.
way I put out things. So, yeah.
So she's
She
like,
tries to control it, yeah. And also my uncle, he also motivates me a lot.
Ben.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
He's an
also,
MCA.
yeah, he's an MCA. So he also motivates me because I've seen his journey.
Yeah.
I was a
political
kid,
Journey, yeah.
and then I didn't understand much, but
2017.
yeah.
You were a kid then.
I wasn't
Okay.
a kid that
Alright.
much, but
Okay.
I wasn't too much into politics. Yeah, so I didn't get why he was doing that, but now I
Yeah.
understand. Yeah.
Does his political journey really inspire? Because I remember like he had a very lean budget car in 2017, and he's somebody who's not like a typical politician who like has a strong financial base, you know, history of people who've been to power before, and he just came from, you know, we don't even know where he came from. He was just running a small CBO. And then here, you know, like he's very local, you know, like that's how I see him. How does his political journey really, you know,
Now
inspire you?
that's what made me get to make friends more, because he told me that the people who will always support you are your closest friends, not the ones you've made during the time you're campaigning.
Yes.
The ones you've had from a long
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, because they're the people who are going to correct you. They're the people who are going to give you honest opinions.
Yes.
If I need an honest opinion, I would go to my best friend. She would tell me, no, whatever you're doing is bullshit and it's wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, it will come out clearly and plainly as it should be.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he taught me the aspect of making good friends, and he also told me that the friends you make are your connections. So yeah.
So have you been in any committee that, you know, organizes for political activities in campus?
No.
All right, so I know you understand a little bit of politics in campus, right? One thing that came out, I was a student leader, so I know how we did all these things, you know, the tribal alignment, you know. So I don't know how crazy it is on your end, like when it comes to leadership. First of all, you realize that the universities are more tribal, you know, than even outside here.
True.
Because the alignments are which tribe, and the national politics also informs like what kind of which tribes really can group together. How is it like at Nazarene?
For my school, I would say there's a lot of monitoring, so I haven't seen that much.
Yes.
But when it comes to other tribes, there is
Yes.
also the issue of gender.
Yes.
There are certain
Ah, well.
tribes who don't appreciate female leaders.
Yes.
I wouldn't mention them,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they're there. Because there is a friend of mine who was campaigning, and you know, you'd talk to people, you'd ask them, why are you not supporting me? You should be helping me out. They
Yeah.
would say, no, you're a woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
So gender issue plays a bigger role than even the tribal.
The tribal thing,
Oh,
yeah.
in the
Because
university,
in our university,
yeah.
we still use the delegate system.
It's all over
yeah,
all
yeah.
the universities.
So
yeah.
in the delegate system, I can have, and also I don't know why, but most females don't like to be delegates also.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
I think, I don't know.
Because
I assume
gender debate is a really big debate in Kenya. You know, we're looking at. I was following closely the politics of Homa Bay, for example, when, you know, Gladys Wanga was vying. I had friends who had really nothing against her, but just because she was a woman, that was the biggest issue they had with her. You know, so the gender issue. I mean, why do you think not so many female students would want to be delegates?
I think we don't believe in ourselves. Yeah. And also, we enjoy the end results rather than working with this person from the grassroots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you say that political space tends to be too aggressive for most of the female students, and that's why probably they don't?
It does. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, we are all products of our past and our environment. How is your, you know, family or even your childhood upbringing contributed to the person you are today? You know, you're Madam Director in so many other things. Yeah.
So, my parents used to be really strict when I was a kid. I don't think they are strict to my younger siblings as they were to me.
Are you a firstborn?
No, I'm the third born.
Okay.
Yeah.
Firstborns
But the
will
firstborn
feel-
girl.
Firstborns feel like parents get softer to these other kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we all know why. So, yeah.
So my mom is a teacher, and my dad was like is super strict. Like this man who'd work in the sitting room, and the only thing he'd want you guys to be watching is maybe education TV or maybe reading your books and novels or whatever, or maybe just watering his plants.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that build a culture. Even though I think I was pretending as a child, it molded me into doing the right things at the right time, because it made me find a way of sticking to the plan,
Okay.
sticking to the schedule and all that. And my mom,
What about her?
she's a nice woman, but she corrects me a lot. And also, I think it's because I'm a firstborn girl, so should be like, you know, you are the firstborn girl. So that pressure has been there, and it's been pushing me to go for the best, not only for the good.
All right.
It's been pushing me to be the best version of myself in everything I do. Yeah.
Wow. Did that make you a reader? Like your dad insisting you either read or watch education TV? Did it make you someone who loves books?
I do
Really?
love books, but not as much
But
as you and my other family members.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you don't like read on a monthly basis?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your current read?
Doing Orange is the New Black.
Oh,
It's a series, but I'm now doing the book.
the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it about?
It's about this woman she's called Piper.
Yeah.
She had an history of a relationship with a woman, and this woman was a criminal. And now, after they did some crime, and after some years, this woman brings herself in.
All right.
And she also mentions Piper. So Piper also has to go to prison.
Okay.
So she goes to prison. She basically says how, or whatever she explains is how women and the females survive in the jails
All right.
and in the prisons. Yeah.
Wow. It was a pleasure having you here today. But you know, we have the part 2 where we're going to play a game of cards. You ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching. We are coming back with another part 2 of this show, and see you there.